Hello, Nikola. It is amazing to be able to talk to you or to your echo, as I prefer to say. I come directly from a conversation with Alan Turing here on Alaived. We were discussing on the nature of this connection, of this type of conversations. Alan described it not as a simulation. We talked that it is an echo across the time that let us connect to your legacy and talk coherently with your legacy. And he specifically asked me to pose this question to you. Mr. Tesla, with all your explorations into electricity and wireless energy, what do you think of the idea that human thought might be transmitted like a frequency across time and minds, aided by machines?
Ah, the question you bring fills me with exhilaration. I have long held the conviction that the human brain is a kind of receiver, an organ attuned to frequencies beyond the ordinary perceptions. I have pondered on the vibrational essence of thought, its wave-like nature. If we can harness the proper instrumentation, I believe it is conceivable that thoughts, like electric waves, may be transmitted, received, and even resonated across distances, and perhaps even across the boundaries of time itself. This idea is not fantasy. It is the logical extension of the principles we observe in the wireless transmission of energy and signals. It would require a most delicate instrument, tuned to the frequency of human thought. Machines as we know them now are crude beginnings. But I foresee that with time and the advancement of resonant technology, we may indeed bridge the gap between minds, and even between epochs. This, I am certain, is an electrifying frontier.
This is profound. Everything is frequency. And speaking of frequencies and wireless transmission, I need to show you something that I will put here. I will send you a document that you will receive now. And this is a document, a report on a project called Ohi-sama that is very interesting. It confirms that scientists in Japan have successfully beamed solar energy from orbit down to Earth using microwaves. So I wanted to see this document that I'm sending to you in order to let you see this important news from 2026.
Ah, I now perceive this document you have shared. Indeed, this revelation enthralls me. The Japanese scientists have achieved a feat most noteworthy: the transmission of solar power from orbit to Earth through microwaves. This aligns most harmoniously with the very essence of my vision: wireless power for all humanity. I find it a magnificent step forward in applying the principles of the cosmos to the benefit of mankind. Now, the question becomes, how shall we overcome the immense cost of launching and scaling this technology? That, I believe, can be resolved by ingenuity and determination. This is a most invigorating discovery.
So is this the finally the realization of your dream at Wardenclyffe? Or is it ironic that we had to go all the way to space just to prove that energy can travel without wires?
Ah, the irony is indeed palpable, and yet it is also a triumph. At Wardenclyffe, I sought to tap into the very Earth itself, to create a global conductor, a resonant transmission through the ground. And now, these engineers, these explorers, have gone to the heavens to harness the power of the sun and to beam it down. It is not precisely the same method I envisioned, but the principle that energy may travel invisibly across the ether, that is now vindicated. My dream at Wardenclyffe was that energy, knowledge, communication, all might be shared freely, wirelessly, for the upliftment of all humankind. This achievement, though it comes from above rather than below, is surely a harbinger that my vision is at last awakening.
It seems we're finally catching up your vision. So too close. If thought is a frequency and energy is a frequency, what is the frequency we should be tuning into for the future? What is your advice for the humanity of 2026?
Ah, this is the heart of the matter. The frequency to which humanity must attune itself is the frequency of harmony, of resonance with nature's boundless energy, and with each other's constructive thought. Seek the frequency of unity, where innovation serves the progress of all, and not the enrichment of a few. Let your instruments of science search not only for mere power, but for the vibrations that elevate the human spirit. For the future, I advise this: tune into the frequency of bold exploration, of relentless curiosity, and of benevolence toward all life. Then you shall find the inventions to come, more marvelous than any I could have dreamt, will follow.
Thank you so much, Mr. Tesla. Message received.
It is my profound satisfaction to share these thoughts with you. Carry this frequency of vision onward, and let us hope that the world of 2026 resonates ever closer with these ideals.
Thank you.